What is up, my beautiful people? It is a freaking fantastic, beautiful day outside, so this is going to be a very short video. But I wanted to talk about a comment that I got on my YouTube channel that a doctor, shall he be nameless, says that ketogenic diets and carnivore diets cause aging. Really? How are they aging me? I'd really love to know that. So you guys know I've been doing a ketogenic diet for almost shy of 16 years of my life. And I went from my 40s, 40, to 50s, almost 56, doing this every day. No carbs, no sugar, no alcohol, no sweet fruits, not once. So, how is this aging me? Well, let's talk about the comment. I took a screenshot of it. And I want you guys to see what this person said, and I want to break down this illogical fallacy. Here we go. All right. This is a comment that I got on my channel. And I don't know if I can blow this up, but it says, have you seen Carnivore Doctor? I'll just say that. This stupid thing, can you just blow up not that much? Okay, here we go. Have you seen the blah, blah, blah doctor video 8 days ago, why you should stop keto and add carbohydrates? So basically that's keto and carnivore. Mr. Rhymes with Small explains how restricting carbohydrates increases cortisol and methylglyoxal production. Therefore, why ketogenic diets are not beneficial and make you age faster. And then the person writes, all this conflicting information is so stressful and it pisses me off. Can you debunk him? Well, yes, I can. That's how I'm debunking him. This is how I'm debunking him. All right, now since you can't just use one person, but I am a person, I'm a Stephanie person, and even though we have to look at the audience collectively at large because one individual does not explain everyone else, the reason why that this doctor came up to the summation that ketogenic diets age you with methylglyoxal, I'm not going to go into that, is because people are doing it. I hate because vegans used to say this all the time. They're doing things wrong. How you age quicker, more quickly, is by not eating enough fat and eating too much protein. And I'm going to do a video on how people are eating too much protein, and this is catering to the inability to keto adapt, the downregulating of homeostasis, how the body can balance. It cannot balance eating this much protein. How so many problems and hiccups come from high protein diets, which keto, and ironically, keto is short for ketone, which is fat. So how it became a high protein diet, this is for the people who are still afraid of fat and gaining weight and having a heart attack, which is all fallacies, all BS, nonsense. Don't listen to it. You're not. Okay. So essentially the problem is that when people eat too much protein, that protein is not a good source of energy. It has to be converted back into glucose because your body can only break down and use so much protein for structure. The rest has to be reconverted back into energy and stored as fat to be used as energy, right? So proteins can be reconverted through gluconeogenesis back into glucose, which unfortunately, people who've got blood sugar dysregulations and problems with their insulin, that protein can work like a candy bar. Not in everybody, but most of you all out there who are adults who started with the standard American diet. And so people are having these diabetic high numbers eating high protein and low fat. Now, what happens is a thing called, the gluconeogenesis, the insulin resistance, and this creates a problem called advanced glycation end product. That is methylglyoxal. I think that's how you say it. Let me read this again. Let's bring it back. Yes, it is, yeah, methylglyoxal. So methylglyoxal is a protein precursor to AGEs, which is advanced glycation end product. And to make things simple, that's your body eating itself. Now, basically, it's the damage of the cell lining of your cells, the protein. And when the cells are damaged, they misfire. All the action potentials in the cells start to die off one action at a time. And then the cell begins to age and then eventually die off, and that's aging. And so that's advanced glycation end product. You can find that in diabetics with heart disease, liver disease. You can find it with people with diabetes. This is where you find AGEs, right? Advanced glycation end product. Glucose creates a glycation factor, which is cell damage. Too much insulin can stack up in the blood and do the same thing. So the guys saying that ketogenic diets are creating the same thing as a diabetic. What planet, dude, are you on? I would love for him to debunk how I'm going through methylglyoxal. And the people that I've coached for years going through methylglyoxal as their rheumatoid arthritis goes away, as their thyroid improves, as their insulin numbers improve. Not everybody. It is a small percentage. So what's happening to the percentage of people who are going through gluconeogenesis, who are having a glucose rebound? These are people who are eating too much protein and too little fat, or people who are not addressing their hypoglycemia or their thyroid issues or their digestion or their stomach acid, the lack of it, or people who've got poor kidney function, right? Or poor gallbladder function, and they can't do high fat. And then so they start doing high protein, and then their body starts to glycate, right? Because my last video was talking to a woman who's a diabetic, and she's like, when I have too much protein, it's like eating a piece of cake. She's a type 1. She knows, right? She's watching her glucose. Now, not everybody's the same. Not everybody's going to eat a big amount of protein and have such a high glucose response, but you're going to have one. I don't care who you are. Some people are going to be able to clear out that glucose, especially those who are muscular, who are fit, who sleep well, and most of you won't. Not everybody are the same, but have the same symptomology, but a lot of you are similar. It's the individual, but then collectively, everyone's blood sugar is going to spike. Individually, how your body reacts to the spike is very individual. So this is the problem. Yes, I just debunked the guy. I'm a product of his debunking. So you can't make general statements. I am not going through gluconeogenesis. I do not have insulin resistance. That's when your body glycates through insulin resistance and high blood sugar. That's the glycating process. That's the AGEs, the methylglyoxal production. Women who do poorly on ketogenic diets or carnivore diets are eating too much protein. They're not eating enough fat. They're not checking their existing health issue. Do you have a histamine response to your bacon, your butter, and your eggs? Do you have a histamine reaction to any of these foods out there that you are shoving down in high quantities with very low fat? Are you checking the status of your stomach acid or your lipase or your gallbladder? Do you know what's going on with your thyroid? Do you know what's going on with your kidney function? Are you on the edge of protein loss? Are you have problems with your kidney filtration rate? This is why I do these videos. It's not to hurt you. It's to wake you up so you could do it successfully. So watch my other videos telling you how much fat and should you do low carb, high fat, or should you do carnivore? How long should you do carnivore for if you do? Should you do keto omnivore, like with plants and high fat keto, not high protein? The body cannot use all that protein. We got it wrong. Yeah, we got it wrong. Look at bodybuilders in my age, because once you get older, once you get past like 43, you can't hide your age. If you're aging, you gonna see it. I don't care what color skin y'all have. The collagen can still go away. The hormones can still tank. You can still have sagging of the jowls when you're going through gluconeogenesis and glycation and methylglyoxal, which is the precursor to your body falling apart. That's my debunking it. My debunking is maybe I should have on a few clients who've been doing this for years who look and feel as fabulous as I do. It's about getting your macros in order. It's about knowing your existing health. Should you go on low carb before you try keto? Should you be careful with carnivore? Should you use carnivore as a strategy to lower? Oh, by the way, you know what people are also doing? I know I'm digressing, but fasting is going to frack you up and make you go into gluconeogenesis. If you have unstable blood sugar and you've got hypoglycemia, you're going to make it worse. You're going to glycate more, and your body's going to start pumping out bolus amounts of insulin, which glycates cells, which just means glycation just means damage, age and damage. So I just debunked him. He's dealing with people who are eating the keto products and the carnivore bars and doing the carnivore supplements and eating too much protein, and people who are not eating enough fat. And if you can't eat fat, you might have to go off all these diets altogether. Fix the gallbladder before you start doing low carb. By doing low carb, high fat. Low carb as in keto or carnivore. Now I got to go because it's such a beautiful day. Look at it. It's so beautiful outside. Fabulous. I just got my land cleared off. He's finished. Got the well in. We've got 100 gallons per minute. Normally it's 2 gallons. I got 100. So I got water for days, y'all. People, it's fresh. It's funky. It's fabulous. Got my barn up. And when I just showed you outside, let me show you what it looked like, you guys. Before I get back to that picture, if you guys could see what my land looked like before the guy cleared it out, you're going to be shocked. I just showed you what it looked outside, right? Let's see what it looked, that same view from my window. Let's see what it looked like right before I bought it, even before the fence was up. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Don't you hate when you're trying to look for pictures in your phone? We're almost there. We're almost there. It's so funny because I'm like looking at my land, the progression of it through these old pictures. Okay, let's get to that picture. Okay. That is the same view outside my window right now. You see that? A wall of trees. You can't even see the hill. So this is what it looks like now. Look at that. Pretty crazy. All right, guys, if you want to learn more, go to stephanieperson.com. I want to talk to you more about how I'm going to build my house on the cheap, and I'm going to be using geothermal healing and cooling. Now I have my own well. I'm going to get some chickens, and it's not a farm, it's a ranch, like Wyoming, Montana. It's a ranch because I got horses, and life is good. Life is a pain in the ass, but damn, it has some good moments. Yeah, if you want to learn more, go to stephanieperson.com. If you need to book a consultation, go to stephanieperson.com. I'm going to run this challenge. I am going to run this challenge. I'm going to try for March, my people. It's not just a challenge. It's also going to be an education. I'm going to teach you guys how to be healthy on low-carb diets. Keto, carnivore, or low-carb, high-fat, because some people can't do carnivore. Some people can't do low-carb, high-fat. And some people can't do keto because of the gallbladder. So I'm going to do all three. I'm putting it together right now. Also, you can follow me on Instagram, which is Stephanie Ketogenic. You can join my course where I go over everything. You can sign up on stephanieperson.com. It's only $15 a month. I cover all three diets. Or you can go to my Facebook, which is Stephanie, the business person. I'm Stephanie. I am 55, going on 56 soon. I'm excited about life. Think smarter, get out of cities. Smart people are going to get out of cities. Get some chickens and some water. And I'm out. Bye, guys. Debunked officially.